Hello, ghouls and ghosties, and welcome to what is possibly my most highly anticipated spooky video of 2022. I am so excited to finally bring you guys this. I was debating whether to do it on the last Friday of September or the first Friday of October, and I decided since it's the literal last day of September and tomorrow we kick off the month of Halloween, I would bring you guys this video to kick off the month of Halloween. We all know around here that Halloween is October and October is Halloween, which means that September is the eve of Halloween. Like, we are now headed into full-blown Halloween mode starting tomorrow, and I'm so excited, and I hope you guys are too. I mean, I know you guys are. But to kick off, as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, is my spooky wardrobe, my Halloween couture, my Halloween wardrobe, Halloweencore, whatever you want to call this video, that's what it is. I have wanted to make this video for years. Literally like at least 2 years, and I knew it would be a challenge, so I'm finally taking on the challenge. So we're gonna do this. I hope it works out well. I'm super excited to show you guys. I kid you not, half or very close to half of my wardrobe is spooky Halloween clothing. I have so much, so I'm very intimidated by this video, but I will break down how we're gonna do it and stuff here for you first. If you didn't know, I work in clothing, and so I find deals on spooky clothes all the time, and I'm thrifting all the time, so I find spooky vintage clothes all the time. So I have a huge mix of stuff to bring you guys. I have vintage that is thrifted, I have rare vintage stuff, I have just like spirit Halloween, like graphic tees and all that kind of stuff. I have designer stuff that is spooky, skull, Halloween, etc. And then I have luxury stuff because, again, I work in clothing, I find deals on stuff like all the time, and so I have acquired a number of luxury Halloween clothing pieces, and those are what I'm most excited about. So please, if you are ever gonna watch to the end of one of my videos, please let it be this one. Or if you're gonna like exit out, skip to the end or something, because at the end I'm gonna do a try on and I'm going to do modeling fully made outfits out of my luxury Halloween clothes. I'm gonna show you my luxury Halloween handbags, I'm gonna show you my designer bags, I'm gonna show you my luxury spooky shoes, my outfits that are all made up of my favorite and my most expensive Halloween clothing. So please wait till the end. We're gonna start off with like the t-shirts and just some like thrifted and vintage stuff. Then we're gonna move on to that try-on. I'm not gonna be counting certain t-shirts. Like, I have Courage the Cowardly Dog t-shirts, which to me are Halloween, but I'm not gonna put them in this video just to save time. I also have like leather jackets that I consider spooky clothes. I'm not gonna put that in here. Pajamas that are spooky, I'm not gonna count. Slippers, because I have one pair of those, I'm not gonna count. And then like my spooky Target socks, I'm not gonna show those because I feel like that's just not that interesting. Also, before we jump into this, especially once we get to the end, I do not want anyone to view this as me like flexing or something. I have acquired these pieces of clothing throughout the past 2 years, and like I said, because of my job and how I work and what I do, I have acquired these for quite good deals. I do not pay retail for like anything. I do pay up for a few of them because I just love Halloween that much. This is not a flex. This is just me wanting to share with you guys my Halloween couture wardrobe that I have created over time. I hope you guys enjoy it. I really hope you guys enjoy this video because it is going to be a difficult one to do, and I'm sure the filming of this is going to take me much over an hour. It's going to take me a hot minute. So enough babbling by me, and I'm going to try to not babble about each piece of clothing because there's so much to get through. We're going to start off by a couple t-shirts that I'm just going to flip through and show you right here. Then I'm going to kind of like Wednesday Addams snap between some clothes that I want to try on and show you guys. Then we're going to move in to the luxury bougie modeling stuff. Starting off with the t-shirts that I just kind of want to show you guys, and I just don't want to spend the time trying them on, taking them off, trying them on. Let's start off. So this is from my sister-in-law, and it says October 31st is for tourists. I live it all year long. She just got me this last year. I think it was for Christmas, which is very fitting for me. So I love this t-shirt. I wear it all the time. I wear all of these all the time. Next up, this is R.L. Stine Goosebumps, the Pumpkin Head book. I don't really remember what it was called. This is actually from Marshall's, and I will will tell you guys the brands of all these and where they're from, just in case you want to like hunt them out or something. So this is the Stine Goosebumps t-shirt that is tie-dye. I wear this all the time too, and this is from a Marshalls. I also have this, the one thing I'm not is a Scaredy Cat Garfield t-shirt. I just this last year acquired this. This is actually a vintage one. Oh no, actually it's from like 2013 or 2012, so it's not too vintage, but this is like my favorite Halloween special is the Garfield Halloween special. If you don't watch it, you need to start watching it. That one, like I said, is an older one from like, they had an anniversary recreation of t-shirts. This one was out this year on PacSun's website. It is another Garfield Halloween trick-or-treat one. I also got this one this year from PacSun, like I said. So if you're interested, or if you love the Garfield Halloween special as much as me, PacSun, I guess. Then is a Let's Watch Scary Movies t-shirt. This is also from a Marshalls. I love Scream and I love Ghostface. Him and Michael Myers are my two favorite Halloween characters, and those are my two favorite like slasher horror movies. So I love this shirt. Like I said, that's from a Marshalls. I actually had the same one last year, but it was from like Wish or something online. So I was happy to get a better version of that. This is just thrifted. It was from Target one year. It's a ghost t-shirt. Fun. This is also a Target t-shirt. I think this was from last year. This is like my gourd t-shirt. These like weird like grid t-shirts that were so popular last year. I love that shirt though. I wear it all the time. This is a Yeehaw Cowboy Pumpkin t-shirt. I got this online from a website called Future Monsters. So if you want this, it is from a website called Future Monsters. They make a bunch of fun like vintage looking t-shirts on like super soft t-shirts, and I liked the cowboy pumpkin, so I bought that. This is a Future Ghost shirt. I used to have a tank top that said Future Ghost, but I grew out of it and I was like, well, I need to get something else that says Future Ghost, and I really like this t-shirt. I don't wear white super often, so I don't wear that a ton, but I sleep in it sometimes, and I really like that t-shirt. And last of the t-shirts that I'm not trying on, trust me, there are many more t-shirts, but I'm gonna try those ones on, is this Scary Movies and Chill t-shirt. This is from Spirit Halloween this year, and it is like official Ghostface merch. Love it. Love Ghostface. This is a good, just like, I'm throwing on a t-shirt to go run an errand situation. Okay, I know I went through that part really quick, but that's because I want to spend more time on the stuff that I like even more. So now we're gonna kick into some things that I'm gonna try on. Like I said, between each item, I'm gonna like snap and we're gonna try some stuff on. I'm gonna show you. These might have a little bit more information than these past t-shirts. Then after that will be the luxury bougie modeling. So we're kicking it off with the one that I'm wearing right now. It says Till Death Do Us Part. And this is a vintage t-shirt. I could not tell you the brand. This is like my favorite t-shirt ever. It's the Grim Reaper's face. I have no clue where it's from. I got it from a thrift store when I started my job of selling clothing. It has been my favorite forever. It is starting to get holes in it. There's some around the neck right there. The armpits are getting holes too, which might be TMI, but I have worn this literally to death. Not till death, to death, because I wear it all the time. It's like the softest t-shirt ever. I love it so much. I love gray on myself, so I love it. So let's move on to the next thing I'm gonna try on. So this you will also catch me wearing all the time. It is a Levi's flannel that is black and orange. I had wanted a black and orange flannel so bad as like a Halloween flannel, and I went to the Levi's outlet and found this, and I grabbed it so quick. It's like a thick, super amazing flannel, and it's Halloween colors. Like if I put some Halloween patches or pins in this is perfect, and I wear this all the time. It's so soft, so amazing. I love this flannel. On to the next item. So I'm not doing pajamas, but I have two robes that I'm gonna show you guys. This is from a Marshalls or TJ Maxx this year. It's just like a pumpkin gingham robe. It was in the female section, but you know what? It fits me. It's just a robe. Who cares? So robe number one. Let's do robe number two. Robe number two, this is a bat black robe, and this one is so soft. This is black, though I have tan pugs which shed hair and get hair all over everything. This material somehow does not stick to pug hair, which I love, and it is, like I said, so freaking soft. This is actually from Doll's Kill last year. Again, I'm sure it's meant to be females, but it's just a robe. It's from a brand called Tricks and Treats. So if you want this, I think I got a plus size one just because like I want my robe to be like huge and warm and soft. Okay, now I have a jacket for you guys. So this is actually a perfect transition to go into this one. This is a skull denim jacket, and honestly it looks like an Alexander McQueen piece, which I freaking love Alexander McQueen. But this is actually also from Dolls Kill last year. I love the fit of this. It's very like 90s, 80s, kind of oversized. And like I said, it just gives me Alexander McQueen vibes. I also don't really have many denim jackets, so I was super excited to find a spooky one. This is from a brand called Fantastic Fawn. Obviously, I don't know if Dolls Kill still sells it, but if you want to look it up on Poshmark or eBay or something, it could be under Dolls Kill or Fantastic Fawn, but I love this denim jacket. So this is a vintage piece, if you cannot tell. I might have to kind of get up a little bit more for this one. This is the first vintage Halloween sweater I ever purchased. There's jack-o'-lanterns all over it and like this starry night scene with a fence, and then it has a scarecrow and a moon. I actually got this from a couple who does the same thing that I do. They found this at like a thrift store, and as soon as I saw it, they actually used to do YouTube videos. As soon as I saw it in a YouTube video, I was like, mine. So I purchased this from them. I have worn it many times. The buttons are even jack-o'-lanterns. I love this so much. I love vintage Halloween, like tacky, ugly sweaters so much. I have another one coming up, but that's actually going to be in part of the try-on. It just works with some of my bougie clothes. So that will be coming up in a little bit at the end. Let's move on to a couple more sweaters. So these next two sweaters are actually the same situation. I got them at the same time. They are thrifted and they don't have any label in them, so they absolutely could be like Shein or something. The one of them feels a lot higher quality than the other, but I still love them so much. So it's just this like sweater, this kind of tacky looking sweater. It looks kind of vintage, but it's not. And it just says like boo, and there's a ghost, and there's jack-o'-lanterns on it. And then like I said, the next one is like the same situation where like there's no label, so it absolutely could be from like Boohoo or Shein or something like that, but I'm not sure since there's no label. So this one, like I said, same situation, no label, and I got them at the same time. This one has a big moon on the front with a witch on a broom, and then some kind of funky looking jack-o'-lanterns at the bottom, but I don't care. They both fit me, and so like I had to keep them both, even though they were thrifted. This one has nothing on the back. Like I said, this one's like nicer quality than the other one, so I don't know if they're from the same place or what the situation is. Maybe some of you guys recognize it from somewhere online, but I don't know. I just found them at a thrift store and I was like, keeping, absolutely keeping. So we're on to some t-shirts now. This first one is a Target 2021 t-shirt. I'm sure you guys have seen me in this one. I wear this one all the time. It is the Vampire Fang Rolling Stone one. And on the back, in blood dripping letters, it says the Rolling Stones. I have a funny story about this one that I'm actually gonna tell you with the next t-shirt I try on. Yeah, it's an interesting one. So on to that one. So you might be like, that looks a bit familiar because this is also a Rolling Stone Vampire Fang t-shirt. Funny story, I got this one last year. I got it off eBay because I had just found out about the whole like Vampire Fang vintage Rolling Stone graphic tees they used to sell, and I was like, I need one. So I hunted this out. I paid up a bit on eBay because it is genuinely vintage. It's from like, I don't know, probably like 80s, 90s or something. I don't really know. It doesn't say. But then last year, Target came out with that newer one after I had bought this. I mean, I'm still happy to have a vintage one, but like, I was like, what are the odds that Target comes out with that this same year that I decide to buy a vintage Fang Rolling Stone t-shirt? I love them both. I wear them both all the time. Not that mad, but I just thought that was kind of a strange coincidence. I do have another vintage Rolling Stone spooky t-shirt, so let's move on to that one. Okay, this one. This is also a vintage Rolling Stones t-shirt. So eBay listens to what you buy, and they like suggest similar things. And eBay suggested this to me, and I was like, what? This is a 2006 Rolling Stones tour t-shirt, and it's actually from 2006 too, and it has the Fang one, the Mummy one, Frankenstein one, and Jack-o'-lantern one. I bought this in like a heartbeat. I was like, this is not getting away from me. I guarantee if I don't buy this one right now, I will never get a chance to buy it again. So I bought this so quick, and I love this shirt. This one says like the sold out tour on the back. I love. This is one of my favorite t-shirts. I love this so much, so much. So let's move on to some more vintage t-shirts. Then we'll get into some slightly newer ones. Then we will get into some sweatshirts. And then we won't have too many of this style of try-on anymore. And we will move on to the big finale, big try-on. So next t-shirt. So this one I wear a lot too. Some of you might recognize it, especially if you're from the main channel. I wear this all the time. This is actually just a vintage, like, local brewery in Maine. So if you're from Maine and you know this place, please let me know. But it is McDuff's, and it's called Gritty's. I don't know, McDuff's Halloween Ale, and the back has a skull on it, and it says Gritty's, Maine's original brewery or something, and it's a Halloween ale t-shirt. Again, another eBay find. I love this shirt. I love this like 90s fire tie-dye is what I call it. I don't really know what it's actually called. If you know Gritty's, yeah, Gritty's McDuff's in Maine, let me know. This next one's kind of similar as it's like a local one, so let's move on to that one. So this is another one that I wear all the time, especially in the main channel. It is called A. Schwab's Black Cat Love Potion. This is a find I found at a Goodwill, and I am obsessed. It gives me super witchy vibes. I also don't really have many t-shirts in this like yellow. It's from Raleigh Street in Memphis. One time on our main channel, somebody commented and like knew what this was. I think it's actually like a coffee shop, not a brewery. But if you know what it is, let me know. I totally forgot what it is, but I love this t-shirt. Obviously you can see why I think this is a Halloween t-shirt. It gives me that vintage Halloween decor vibes. I love this one. Okay, another vintage one, then 3 newer ones, then we're almost done with this little try-on part. So this one is beer inspired, but it's not an actual beer situation, or it actually might be like whiskey inspired. This is Jack-o'-lantern Graveyard Spirits, Wines and Booze. This is actually a Walmart find of my own. I found this way back, either in the end of high school or the beginning of college. I found this at Walmart, bought it super quick, and I have loved this ever since. This is another one of my absolute favorite Halloween t-shirts. Going through these is reminding me that I need to show them more love and wear them more often, but this shirt is so cool. I couldn't tell you the year, and it's probably not like vintage, but to me, I consider it vintage because it's quite old. This is like 2015 to 20, probably 16 or 17 maybe is when this is from, which is pretty old for me to have bought it and held on to it. That's pretty old. Let's move on to the next one. So speaking of Walmart, this is another Walmart find. This one's only from like the past 2 years. I think it might have been 2 years ago. It was like 2019, 2020 possibly. And this is actually a boys t-shirt. It's a boys XL, but you know what? It fits me so well. And I love this black and orange tie-dye. It's just amazing. I love it. It's like a classic Halloween decoration where it's like, can I use this all year? No. Does that matter? No. Could I use it all year if I wanted to? Yeah. And I just love it. It looks so cool. I just wanted to try this one on because I really like how this one looks on me, and I love this t-shirt. I want more of an excuse to wear this t-shirt more than like a couple times a year. 2 more t-shirts. 3 more t-shirts. A hoodie, a sweatshirt, and then we're gonna get into a brand that is called Online Ceramics, and I'll tell you a little bit more about them when we get into it. I have like 4 that I want to show you from them, and then we will move on to the bougie, the luxury, if that's what you're here for. Don't worry, we're close. Got a couple more to show you. This is another shirt that I absolutely love the look on me. Like I said, I really like to wear gray. I just like how gray looks on me. But this is a John Carpenter's Halloween t-shirt, and I believe this one's actually from Urban Outfitters last year. On the back, it has Michael Myers really huge. Like I said, love the color and the wash of this t-shirt. I wear this one all the time. This is another one where right now when I'm trying it on, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to wear it more often. So you might start seeing a couple of these more often now that I've retried them on and rekindled my relationship with them. So next one. Okay, welcome to the part of the video where we start to dabble our feet in and try on a couple of bougie things. So this is a Moschino Halloween t-shirt. Moschino is a luxury brand that had an entire Halloween collection in 2020 that is to freaking die for. And at the end of this video, expect to see quite a bit of it. Moschino's my favorite brand, if you are not from the main channel. It was before the Halloween collection. I've always loved Moschino so much. Then they did that. and I had no words. And I had to, over the past couple years, hunt out a bunch of pieces and acquire them. So I have. So that's coming at the end. But, well, they always make teddy bear t-shirts with each collection, and so this was the Halloween one. It just says Moschino in kind of a blood melting monster font, and then it has the teddy bear in his little vampire outfit. And on the back is the back. It's backwards, and it's the back of him. Love it. Love everything they do. They cannot do wrong. So this is another t-shirt that I actually got from someone that does the exact same thing as I do, or at least she part-time does the same thing I do. It's a friend from Instagram, and she gave me a really good deal on this t-shirt. It's actually MCQ by Alexander McQueen, and again, if you don't know Alexander McQueen, tons of spooky looking clothes. His big thing is like skulls, but this says hissing at the sun. Nowhere to go but down, and there's graves with like hands, zombie hands coming out, and there's this like monster guy driving a hearse. Love it. She thought of me right when she saw it, and like, why would you think of me with something like this? Like, me? An orange and black piece of clothing with Halloween-like graphics to it? Why would you think of me? Let's do 2 sweatshirts now. So this is a sweatshirt that is not really vintage, and I don't have any clue where it's from, but it's a skeleton drinking coffee, and a viewer of the main channel / now kind of like our friend on the main channel sent us a box with this in it, and I am obsessed with it. It says black like my soul. Worked at Starbucks the other day. Thought it was very fitting. I love this sweatshirt. It's also like so freaking soft. So thank you, Allie, for sending me this. Next sweatshirt. So this is another sweatshirt. This one's actually a hoodie, and this is another piece by Moschino. The only reason I'm not keeping it to the end with the like luxury stuff is because I just don't have an outfit that this really works with. But this has the monster claws coming through, and these are actually like embroidered patches on here. And this is from the same Spooky 2020 Halloween collection. And I actually don't have very many hoodies. This is like one of my only ones, and they make very, very soft, very nice hoodies. So I love this hoodie, and I actually have a bomber version of this too. The whole thing is like all crackled, and then the monster hands are coming out of the back. I just realized I don't have that with me here. I don't know. It must be jammed in the back of my closet somewhere. But yeah, I have a bomber that matches this as well. Okay, so we're gonna move on to my 4 online ceramics pieces. I'll tell you a little bit about the brand and why they're like ultra spooky. Then the good part, the finale, which will not be me sitting here. I haven't figured out where I'm gonna like go do that, but I'm gonna need help getting it filmed by Ryan, and it's not gonna be right here because there's just not enough room. So that'll be like the shoes, the bags, and everything. So let's do online ceramics. So first up for online ceramics is this Imagination Golden Pathway. Imagination is the Golden Pathway t-shirt, and it has this witch on it with a like spell book, and on the back it has some like tarot card looking graphics to it. So if you didn't know online ceramics, they are this amazing company that only does like tie-dyes, and they hand tie-dye each order. They kind of do limited drops, almost like Supreme does. There's a little bit more available than Supreme, and it usually doesn't sell out as quick, but they also do a lot of kind of like spooky. They do like a mix of nature with spooky, kind of with basically everything. And then every year they also do something called the Haunted Wagon collection, which there's a look at what that looks like, which is where they like literally do Halloween spooky stuff. So I obviously love this brand so much. Ryan, my fiance, does too. He has a number of shirts from them, but this is one of my spooky ones with a witch on it. I'm gonna save my favorite one for last. So let's move on to the next one, shall we? So this one is the first one that I think I purchased, and this is definitely one of my most worn ones because I not only love the color combination, but like I said, it's one of my first ones. It says, "Peace Devil, friend of mine." Do I know what that means? Not really, but it's like a skull hand doing a peace, and then like his shadow is like this little spooky devil hand figure, and then there's little like skeletons dancing all over. And this is really just like classic, the type of stuff that they make. It says online ceramics right here. Another thing about online ceramics is they're not like crazy expensive. So I wouldn't consider this like luxury spooky clothes. Maybe like designer, because they are sold on some expensive websites. But like a t-shirt's only like 60 to 70, I think. And if it's a long sleeve, it's a little bit more. And if there's a graphic on the front and the back, it's a little bit more. But they're not crazy expensive. So definitely go look at their website. This is not sponsored. Online ceramics people, owners, if you are watching, I would love that because I love online ceramics. But I have 2 more online ceramics pieces to show you guys. So next one. So this is the only sweatshirt that I think that I own by them, and it is this pumpkin face skeleton one, and it says light the candle, curse the glare. Once again, I don't really know what that means. But the back has the back of the pumpkin, and it says online ceramics. So yeah, love the sweatshirt. High quality, love the tie-dye. I was actually almost gonna buy this from the online ceramics website when they had it, but I missed that chance, and then I found this on the RealReal for a really good deal. It was like 55 or 60 or something. Perfect for fall, because it's a sweatshirt. On to my favorite online ceramics piece, and then on to the bougie luxury everything. Okay. We gotta get a full front and back of this one because this one is way too good not to. So the front of this one, I had never seen this online ceramics t-shirt ever before in my life. Like I said, this is a haunted wagon one, and I think I had like missed out on those all the past years. I had never even seen this one on a celebrity, online, pre-loved, anywhere, on their own website, nowhere, not on their Instagram, nowhere. And when I saw it, I found it on the RealReal, and I've never purchased something so fast, I don't think, in my life. So the front, this one's a long sleeve. The front is a witch run into a tree. Those old classic tacky decoration pieces, which actually Target is bringing back this year. But I think of these with like the 90s and like early 2000s, the whole witch run into a tree vibe. I think that's hilarious. Also, the bottom says online ceramics haunted wagon with a little like bat right there. And then the back, it's all just so good. I hope you guys can hear me. It's a crossword puzzle of like a ghost shape. I haven't looked if like the words are actually in here and what words are like in here, but like, that's amazing. I love it. Like, who thinks of that? That's so amazing. So, okay. That's all the t-shirts. You guys also might be like, where's that skull button-up that you wear every freaking day? Being washed, because of course I wore it. So I think I'm gonna wear that for the outro. So, drum roll please. Let's get into the full fits, the full spooky outfits of my designer and luxury collection of bags and shoes and bougie clothes. Let's get into it. Again, I don't know how this is gonna work yet, and I don't know where it's going to be filmed, but you guys will see in 1 second. Head to toe, this outfit is fully spooky, fully Halloween, and very jack-o'-lantern. My bag is a Moschino Pumpkin Bag from the 2020 Resort Collection, and inside I have this Coach Candy Corn coin holder, which is from 2021. Last year, Coach had a Halloween collection. The jeans are also Moschino. They are from the same collection. They are the scar embroidered Halloween jeans. On the top, I have a sweater vest that is from the 80s. It is a vintage find I got on Poshmark, and under it is a Halloween t-shirt that I got at a Marshall's this year. The shoes I wore with this outfit is this orange pair of Doc Martens that I customized with Moschino-inspired spooky faces on the toes. These I actually made last year, and I have worn them so much. The marker is starting to come off, but I still think they look great. I really love how this outfit turned out. With this outfit, I decided to carry this Dior La Morte tarot card inspired tote. I absolutely love this bag. On top, my shirt is another Moschino piece. It is this Trick or Chic graphic t-shirt, but I really like how it looks in this outfit. And then the trench coat is of course also Moschino. This is from the same 2020 collection. You're gonna be hearing me say that a lot. I love this trench coat. I think it looks so cool being the classic tan trench color with the black embroidered scars. To show off this next tote, I thought I would just wear the same outfit. This outfit just looks great with totes, so that's why I went with that. This is a Coach Halloween tote. Again, this is from last year, and I did also get the matching bracelet. I love the artwork they did for this. It looks very vintage and classic, and I love that it has all the different characters on it. This outfit includes my absolute favorite piece of clothing I own, which is this bomber jacket. It is a jack-o'-lantern face bomber jacket. I hunted for years for this, and I finally found it earlier in this year. I matched it with this jack-o'-lantern face pumpkin bag. Both pieces, of course, are also from Moschino. Here's a closer look at the back of the bomber. And the sweater that I have on underneath it is actually an ASOS Ghost sweater. I got that last year, but I think they sell it again this year. Yes, this bomber jacket is in fact reversible, and it has a stamped on jack-o'-lantern face on this side in the classic jack-o'-lantern pumpkin orange color. More Moschino pieces incoming, of course. For this outfit, I used this Wolfman vintage-looking Universal Studios and Moschino lunchbox bag. I think this is so cool. I love the graphic on the sides and on the front. I also wore this Creature of the Black Lagoon Moschino shirt. They make this as a lunchbox too, but unfortunately, I do not own that one. The shoes I chose to wear with this outfit is this pair of horsebit wing skull graphic Gucci loafers. I love these. One time on The Real, I got a bunch of credit, and of course I had to get these. A very similar look, I know, but I actually prefer this pair even more. I absolutely love this Dracula bag. It is the same style, and of course it is also from Moschino. I love the colors they chose to use on this, the green, the red, and the black, and the graphic is just so cool. And then I have the matching Dracula shirt as well with the same graphic, and on the back is the same spooky haunted house castle. Moving on to a more glitz and glam and sparkly and shiny look, I have this Gucci Spike Gothic leather bracelet on that I just recently scored on The Real. Once again, I had a bunch of credit and I had been eyeing this. Same with this Gucci Ghost ring that actually has a skull on it. That is from The Real as well, at a super good price. And with this outfit, I decided to carry the golden metallic pumpkin bag from Moschino and wear this Trick or Chic Moschino sequin shirt. As for the fanciest piece of Halloween couture in my wardrobe, that would definitely go to this heart stab blood drip blazer. Once again, of course, it's from Moschino. It's from the exact same collection. It is all studded rhinestone, and I love it. This outfit honestly just made me smile. I just think it's so cool, and as you guys know, ghosts are my favorite Halloween creature, so I have this ghost tote bag and ghost backpack, of course, from Moschino, and then I have a matching belt from Moschino that has the ghost faces all over it. Of course, the sweater is a Moschino ghost face sweater as well. The jeans are just Urban Outfitters BDG, but I thought they worked so well for this outfit. They kind of give me Beetlejuice vibes. I also am wearing these boots that I once again made myself, inspired by these ghost face that you see right in front of you. These boots I made this year. Once again, they are just Doc Martens again. They are white Doc Martens that I used a Sharpie to draw the spooky ghost faces on. One of them matches the backpack I have, and one of them matches a different Moschino face that they used. I think that these turned out so cool, so now I have ghost boots and I have pumpkin boots. I had one more ghost bag I had to show off, so of course I had to show it off with this outfit, and this is my McDonald's ghost pail bag. I ordered this from an Instagram seller, and I think it's so cute. It also glows in the dark. This outfit, honestly, I feel is the most me, really. These pants are from a brand called Lost Days, and I freaking love them. I had never heard of the brand until I saw these. Once again, they are a real find. This Moschino Crossbody fanny pack is a mummy printed fanny pack. I found that on Vestaire Collective. This is an RTA bomber jacket with a skull on the front. Again, it was a real find. And the sweater is an All Saints ribcage sweater, which once again is from the Real. For my final outfit, I am holding this Moschino teddy bear vampire wallet. This was in fact my first Moschino Halloween piece I scored. I have this matching Moschino vampire teddy bear backpack that is bigger than a mini bag, but not as big as a giant like travel backpack. And then I have this Stella McCartney ghost Sherpa jacket that I am so in love with. Alrighty guys, so we have reached the end of my Halloween couture, Halloweencore spooky wardrobe. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. As I said in the beginning, this was a lot of work to make. I assumed it would be, and sure enough, it ended up being a lot of work. I will tell you that I spent a good 4 to 5 hours, maybe a little more, on filming this. It was a lot, but I think it paid off. I really like how this video turned out. I also, as I was filming the outdoor kind of like runway style try-ons, I filmed a TikTok that I'm going to post to TikTok, which if you don't follow me there, it's Flipped Thrift, which is my main business name, FLIPPEDTHRIFT. So I'm going to be posting that there, and I'm also going to post it to my Instagram, and I might do a short on YouTube as well. Either way, I'm super happy with how this turned out, and I'm so excited that I actually like bit the bullet and I finally did this video. I've wanted to do it for at least 2 years, and like I said, I almost considered doing it as the Halloween special on our main channel for this year, but I just decided to give it to you guys, and I thought today was the perfect day because it is September 30th and we are now going to be on to October. I know some of you are seeing this tonight when I post it on September 30th, but for those of you who are seeing it tomorrow or some of the next few days, happy October. I hope you're enjoying October so far, and this is when we really get into Halloween mode. The whole world finally catches up with us Halloween people. The locals catch on and they start to put out some decorations and stuff. I'm starting to see some around my house, not a ton, but some of the neighbors are putting a couple things out, which we love to see it. That is all that I have for you guys today. Of course, I have tons more stuff coming at you guys in the next couple of weeks. I am in the process of filming another haunt hunt. I also think that Ryan and I are going to do trying the trick or treat seltzers, which like 4 of them are good, 2 of them are gross or something. It's something like that. We're also going to be going to a pumpkin patch little fall festival that I'm going to vlog at. We're going to my favorite thing all year long, which is the Pumpkin Spectacular at the Minnesota Zoo. They put jack-o'-lanterns up in trees. They're like above you up in trees. There's over 5,000 jack-o'-lanterns. If you're in Minnesota or travel to Minnesota, please go to it. It is so amazing, and we're gonna vlog that as well. We go every year. It's so much fun. It's like my favorite freaking thing. We also are gonna do a video of carving our pumpkins, all kinds of fun Halloween spooky fall things. But as usual, feel free to let me know if there's something in particular that you want to see from me, because I am open to all Halloween and fall activities. Or if there's some store that I'm totally missing out on for haunt hunts, let me know that as well, and I will head to them if they're in my area. But that is all that I have for you guys today. Please like hit that thumbs up or leave me a comment or something if you like this video and you made it this far, because like I said, this was a lot of work. This is like in my top 5 videos for any YouTube channel of effort I've put in to a video. So I hope you guys liked it as much as I did, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you at the latest next Friday. Goodbye.